Welcome. In front of me is a Samsung Galaxy M23, newly released this year on March 4th, and today I'll go over unboxing along with a quick overview of this device. So anyway, let me just pop it straight open. Oh, there's some more. There we go. As you can see, the packaging is fairly budget, minimalistic, so I'm not expecting much. And here we get just some paperwork and a charging cable, it looks like. So yep, there we go, there's our paperwork and our charging cable, so it's Type-C to Type-C. Now, one thing that I see, kind of feel questionable about is this cable right here. This is supposedly a budget device by all intents and purposes of it. And they include a Type-C to Type-C cable. If you're already upgrading from a budget device just because it's outdated to this one, you most likely do not have a charger for this, so you will need to buy one separately. And this is a little bit of a scammy move. Hopefully you do have a charger that, for instance, just a normal one. It doesn't need to be Type-C to Type-C. It just can be any kind of charger that you can plug in a USB Type-A and then Type-C. So as an example, this, like this one. So this will work as long as you have a charger for it. If you don't, you're kind of screwed here. So anyway, I just get the phone out. And there we go, there's the phone. Is there anything below? Nope. So that's basically all we get. Oh, there's a SIM ejector. So let's just unpack it. Or can I just slide it out? Nope, I cannot. So there's our phone. Now I do like the green color on it. It looks really nice. So let's turn it on, and while it's turning on, I'm going to quickly go over the display. So this is a 6.6 inch display. It's a 1080p by 2408 pixels, and this is a TFT display, so it's not an AMOLED or Super AMOLED like Samsung usually has on their devices, which is a little bit of a shame. And it has an 82.3% screen to body ratio with a pixels per inch of 400. So the display, apart from being a LCD basically, is nothing really special. No high refresh rate on it, no like super deep blacks, and well, just a mediocre display. Now let's quickly go through the setup. One thing that I think will happen right here while going through it is I'll need to restart the device or not. Alright, I first need to connect to Wi-Fi for some stupid reason. I still can't figure out why, considering it's never really stated. Why the hell would I need to connect to Wi-Fi on a brand new device? It's not like it's for security reasons, considering this is a brand spanking new device, completely unpacked. It's not like it needs to connect to Google services to check if the device isn't stolen or something. So anyway, I'm gonna put my Wi-Fi right now. And there we go. And here comes another amazing part of this. I can already see this restart button. I'm not even gonna say anything about this. Just the fact that it's here should speak volumes. So while this device is restarting for no reason, I'm gonna go over the rest of the specs right here. So in terms of cameras, flip it over to the back, you can see we have a triple camera setup, and we're looking at a 50 megapixel main shooter, which is a wide sensor. Then we have an 8 megapixel ultra wide and 2 megapixel depth sticker camera. Now for the sticker camera, I probably wouldn't recommend using it. I'm gonna check it out on the video how it performs. The depth camera is basically used in portrait shots, where it creates a fake bokeh effect, just to make that make the subject stand out a little bit more and the background a little bit more blurred. But usually when you have like strands of hair, it completely and utterly fails at defining what is a background and what is a foreground, and creates a worse picture than you would be without actually using this portrait mode. So anyway, let's just quickly finish this up. And I'll also add at the front, the selfie camera is an 8 megapixel wide sensor. Now, With those cameras, you can shoot at max 1080p 30 frames, which is a little bit underwhelming, to be honest. Even for a budget device, this isn't the greatest. Now, I'm actually curious about the price of this, so I'm gonna quickly check out. I haven't seen it, so the M23 5G. Let's see how much it costs. Okay, I can tell you right now, this one is not worth it. So it comes around, what is it, $300 or so? Yeah, about a little bit like $300, something along those lines. It costs exactly 1,299 PLN, which is where I'm from, and PLN is a little bit over $4 US, or 4 PLN per US dollar. So, so this comes around like $300. So for that price, I can say that this phone is worth it. It only has like 4 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of built-in storage, sticker cameras, and not even a charger included in a box. And another thing that I'll point out, this apparently became a norm for Samsung now. So I'm recording for like 5 minutes already, and I'm primarily going to the setup right now, and I'm stuck at getting your phone ready. Even a budget device can do this quicker than the Samsung can. And this isn't just this phone being slow. This is all the brand new Samsungs, including the Samsung like S22s and also the Tab S8s. So well done, wasting time on just a simple setup, something that should be so rudimentary. It just wastes your time. There we go. You can finally finish up the setup. So anyway, finishing this off, apart from what I already told you with the specs, we are looking also at a 5000 mAh battery, and I don't even know if this has NFC, so I'm gonna check in a second. One thing that I'll also add, we do have a headphone jack, so that's a neat feature. Probably at this point in time might be already useless, considering literally everybody is running with like wireless earbuds or headsets, so I don't know how much the headphone jack helps someone, but hopefully someone can have a use of it. I'll get old by the time this phone actually sets up, or older than I already am. So probably would be nice if we could pass through this time right here. Okay, you know what, while this is getting ready, I'm just gonna finish up this video by saying a couple last things. So like I said, the price tag of this phone is severely overpriced for the phone itself. It doesn't have basically anything that would justify the price here, and I'm pretty sure you can get for the same price something like a Samsung S8. I know it's an older device, but it will look better and perform better than this, making this device completely obsolete and useless. Now, you will have expandable storage in here, so that's at least a benefit over the S8, but then S8 is literally better at everything over this phone. Obviously you can go for other devices as well, other brands. I think right now going for a old flagship device is a better decision than going for a budget phone, because old flagships will come at roughly the same price as the budget phones come at, and this just makes it questionable. Why the heck would you even buy this if you can get a phone for the same price that outperforms the budget one in every single way? And obviously, because it was a flagship at one point, it's built in a completely more premium way, also packing some more premium features, like for instance under display fingerprint sensor. That's what I meant to say. in certain cases wireless charging, and so on. Nothing that you will see on phones like this, the budget ones, because they're just extra costs that you'd have to pay more for. And so in this case, like this one, you have a fingerprint sensor on the side instead. So yeah, like I said, I would highly recommend looking for like used or maybe refurbished flagships from like several years back. They will perform better and be at the same price. And this device, I don't think has any kind of place in anyone's pocket. Especially that the damn setup is taking 10 effing minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it right here while this is still setting up something. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.